Exactly.
It's really unfortunate. I mean, it sucks as a player if something like that happens and you lose a
Yeah.
game because of technical difficulties, not because, well, you're bad. I mean, it's the same thing which happened to me in EPS. I got a disconnect against Goody.
Yeah.
My
Oh
two
God.
dropships were flying into turrets. I had a blue screen. I didn't even had any chance to micro my units for 10 seconds and then got disconnected and I got a default loss, which is unfortunate and makes you a little bit angry at the
A
game.
tiny little bit, and this is absolutely understandable. So we just really cross our fingers that this time it works out for Insolence. And yeah, we're heading to the next map, which should be Terminus RE. I can't say too much about that map actually. I'm not even sure. Can it be? And I'm really not sure about that, so I'm just gonna throw it out and hope you maybe can help me out with that. Is that a Brood War map as well, or something similar?
Well, no. Is
No,
it?
it's not. I'm not sure because I was confused. I kind of had in my head that I saw that map already, but I don't know. That's why I just.
I don't have any StarCraft 1 map coming to my mind right now, but I mean, I've only playing Brood War for like certain periods, and it might have been in StarCraft 1 and you've seen it and I haven't.
Yeah, maybe I just thought I saw it, so I'm not gonna make any statement about that. Yeah, maybe you want to tell us something about that map, like.
Like Tal'Darum, it's an extremely big map. Players usually focus on macro game. You can take 3 bases really easily. Your natural is quite easily to defend. And your third base is actually something interesting to point out because you do have a rich Vespin Geyser there. So it's double Vespin income. Even though you only have 1 Geyser, it's still a lot of gas you're getting from there.
I think you only have 6 mineral patches as well.
Yeah, that is true, but still going for 3 early bases is what players usually try to do here.
Okay, so we shall see if those players are doing that now. Yeah, we also have at this how you call it, neutral supply depot being there. Is it actually destroyable?
Yeah, you can destroy it. It's
okay.
just there at the beginning, so you can't do like a bunker wall-in or like pylon plug, because that's really annoying and it's kinda, well, people were complaining about it a lot because it was kinda game breaking, I guess. I mean, you were able to defend it, but it was a really lame cheat.
Challenging, guys. It's not game breaking. Yeah, we saw the probe, which just scouted the base of Cloud, and the first gateway, which just finished, as well as the core just going down for Insolence, I want to say. Nom 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 nom.
What's so tasty?
I'm not sure. Insolence, probably. And yeah, we see the add-on on the racks. I'm still confused that there's written Kaserne.
Yeah, it's quite weird. And the Sonde scouting the Xel'Naga, whatever, Beobachtungsturm.
Xel'Naga Turm. Oh, okay, it's not even a watchtower, it's just a tower.
Alright, there's a report coming out for Cloud, which is quite common. If you do go for an early tech lab, especially on this map, you can do a little bit of scouting and take an extremely early expansion, what he's doing right now.
Yeah, and also like getting Reapers early on is pretty nice, since you get a good like map control to that. So yeah, so far absolutely nothing out of the ordinary. We see the first Zealot, which was out, and we saw the Stalker, which is on its way out. We see the expansion for Cloud, and the SCV still kind of trying to scout, but not quite hit the right spot yet.
Yeah, he's not gonna find any information about what Protoss is doing, and Cloud is just scouting around, looking if there's any proxy pylons for the Protoss player, playing extremely safe, not even attacking with his Reaper, and just making sure there's nothing odd going on, which actually is happening because there's a Stargate for the Protoss, but the Reaper is not gonna scout that anytime soon.
I think no, okay, that's an SCV, that's not a Reaper. So we shall see if he's even. No, he's not going to be able to get in that base and actually scout that. And that could actually be pretty crucial if he won't be able to scout it anytime soon. I mean, it doesn't really look like he's going for a marine heavy play at all. Now the Reaper is finally on the right way to the direction of the base of Insolence there, and we shall see if he is getting any information out of that. And yes, he will indeed.
Yeah, he's about to. Oh no, he needs to go a little bit more to the left.
Come on! Oh no, those probes make sure he's not gonna see it.
And he is gonna see it.
Yeah, now he's it.
The Stalker was out of position because he was following the SCV, allowing the Reaper to get in, which is a huge thing for Cloud because now he can prepare for the Void Ray all in.
And he's producing those Marines here in the Rexes, and 2 more Rexes going down as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if he would add some extra bunkers just to make sure, because he knows he only needs to defend and survive the next attack and be in a huge lead.
And there already comes the first fast Cloud. Sorry. First Void Ray is on its way to the base of Cloud. Oh god, that sounds so retarded. Seriously? Wizard? Seriously?
I've never even heard the name. I mean, I'm playing the German version, but I'm never ever looking down there. Now you destroyed StarCraft for me. I need to download the English version.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job picking up some of those SCVs. And actually, no, he just hurt them kind of a little bit. And try to scare them away so they won't work as efficiently afterwards. But yeah, actually didn't really manage to kill anything. Those Marines did quite a bit of damage on that Void Ray, and the second Void Ray is on his way out. And also he's supply stuck. So maybe you want to throw down a pylon as well.
I would like Insolence to add an expansion now, but he's actually adding another warp gate, and he's just gonna go for it. The problem is Marines are basically good against any single unit the Protest player has right now, and Cloud is only producing Marines, which is gonna be good for him.
Yeah, it seems like even without scouting, he did the right thing at the beginning. And now we have a Marauder in that mixture as well.
Yeah,
and you think that Insolence is actually sticking to that Void Ray heavy play?
Well, it looks like he's not making any moves to go for an expansion, trying to put on a proxy pylon. And even though he's doing one base, Cloud can put on pressure on the Protest player right now, because Marines are just so incredibly good against the army mix here.
And those force fields were indeed good placed and working in some sellage as well, which I get rid of some of those Marines. So it quite looks good for Insolence this time. And Cloud has to back off.
Yeah, but I think he's actually gonna do way more damage than he should, considering that he even pushed out without Stimpack, and now he can just go to his bunker and be completely safe.
I know, it's probably gonna try for the proxy pylon again.
Yeah, it looks like it, but I don't see how Insolence is gonna be able to break Cloud now. He even taking the third base, and Insolence doesn't have an expansion. That's a little bit of a cocky move, I'd say, but maybe he's expecting Insolence to actually change the play and go for macro now.
Yeah, and now there comes a bunch of Marines again. Force field. But this feels like more dangerous. Why is he not using Stim at all?
Well, he did use it now, but actually that was not the best Stim he could have done, because he didn't take out too many units and damaged his own Marines, lost a lot just because of that one force field. And Cloud has to be careful that he's not losing too many units now and kind of throw away the game.
I also think Insolence has to play a little bit careful.
It looks like Cloud is just gonna repel that attack very easily now with Stimpack, and he even has combat shield out very soon, taking out that one Void Ray, taking out every single solid, and going back safely to the bunker again. Cloud has 3 bases up now, and Insolence
we don't have that many gateways, though if we consider that he's playing on one base, that shouldn't be too surprising at this very point.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. You think he's even going for an expansion?
Well, I mean, at this point he knows he has to kill Cloud, like, from one base. There's no way he can come back in any other way.
We shall see if he will be able to do so. At least he is making sure that his opponent, Cloud, won't get out of his base. So he's pretty much forcing him to stay back there, and with that strategy, at least can get some ground on the map. Yeah, like building those pylons all over to just spread himself.
Yeah. However, there are medivacs out now, and Marines plus medivacs are just a deadly combination as long as there are no area of effect units in the game. And I think Cloud is feeling really, really strong and comfortable at this spot. He should be able to take out the pylon once again, even take out the Void Ray. And I don't know what Insolence can do at this point.
No, he's still trying to push him any further, and he actually produced more Void Rays now. And now he saw the Viking as well.
Yeah, when the pylons are taken out, all the units disappear once again, but you can actually re-warp them instantly, because it's not like the units actually don't die if the pylon gets destroyed. You can just re-warp them at your own base again. However, if you look just at the supply, Insolence has 56. And Cloud is about to hit 100, is hitting 100 now, and that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, it is indeed, and I mean, finally, Insolence is getting his expansion, so he most likely won't try to attack anytime soon again, or is he? I'm not sure if he should do that, because he should know now that his opponent has a little bit of a bigger army and also a little bit of a stronger army. And this stronger army is about to face him at this very point of time, and using Stim, and there they go into that battle. Good force field by Insolence, but will that really help him? And he's taking out one Stalker after another, and there comes the GG from Insolence. So second map as well for Cloud.
Indeed, and look how strong Marines are just against normal Warpgate units. It's insane. He barely lost any units whatsoever, just ripping apart his approaches. But I mean, obviously, he was defending for at least 6 minutes, taking advantage of his base, and Insolence's army was just not nearly good enough to face that off.
No, I mean, Void Rays are quite strong. That's like goes without saying. But against the army he was facing, I'm not really sure if that was a good idea to actually keep producing those Void Rays.
Yeah, I mean, Void Rays are strong as they charge up and fight against armored units, but against Marines they're actually quite horrible.
Yeah, so probably not the best thing to actually build when you're facing a little Marine ball.
Yeah, especially against Cloud. I don't think you should ever go Void Rays, because you know he loves Marines.